Hello. Okay, so I would say Lavender Town's newest video, but the one before that one, I liked the idea, and I wanted to do it myself because I love, more than breathing, I would love to see Midjourney get this pantsuit off of it, and there'd be a bunch of new laws that make AI art and AI deepfakes just illegal. And the software can't exist anymore. I would rejoice. I would pop a bottle of champagne and just do the thing where you like pour it everywhere. Anyway, for this first one, I did a little bit of research. For it, I went to Google, and then I went on Reddit, and then I couldn't find anything good on either of those, and then I kept going, and then I saw a lot of what people look up, and then because I get a lot of that bullshit like on ads on my TikTok, like I can be your AI girlfriend, which the next one is addressing. The next art piece is addressing that hot mess, but this one is more for all the like fantasy, like the dark fantasy I see, which this isn't necessarily dark fantasy, but I see a lot of Zelda lookalikes too whenever I see AI generated art. So I thought, hey, maybe I'll get more likely to get, because I'm gonna post these. I'm not sure where yet, but they are going to be posted so that they can get scraped, so I can actually poison some AI and such, or poison some databases with that. So I decided, why not do an elf? This is the second drawing I made out of the two of these, but I started out with this one because the second one is a little bit jarring without knowing the context, or the fact that I was cackling the whole time while drawing it. Other than the dress outfit's cute, but the idea behind it's just stupid. But for this, I changed my art style. For anyone who is new here, this is not how I usually draw. This is how I drew maybe a year ago, but I do know one thing is that this, I guess it's overly well rendered and smooth style. A lot of the people scraping, for some reason, if they're scraping for images and stealing, they like this kind of more well-rendered, not messy art style. And my art style over time has become more painterly and a little bit more messy, and I knew that to most likely get scraped, I would have to refine, in quotation marks, refine myself to having real line art again, and doing ways of rendering I used to do that aren't bad. It was just more or less of just me, because both of these pieces took me like 4 to 6 hours, give or take, maybe 3, maybe 3, actually I'll say 3 to 6 hours. I didn't do a stopwatch or anything for this. That's why I don't do this art style anymore, because it's extremely time consuming, and I started to just not like the way it looked, which is why I do the art style I currently do. And if you don't know that, when this video is over, you can click on any of my other videos and see that. But for this, I decided to just do a Zelda ripoff, and I named this file. Usually I end up leaving my I leave my files unnamed, but I have them all in an art folder, which is really bad organization skills on my part. But I called this one Princess Welma. I thought it was being funny. I don't know if when I post it, if I'll change the file name so that it doesn't seem very obvious that it's a Zelda ripoff, but I don't know if they would care if it's a Zelda ripoff, as long as they can't tell that there's a AI poisoning over it, which the AI poisoning I am using, I'm thinking of doing Nightshade also before doing this, but the one I'm using, that I use on all of my art pieces that I post online and anywhere, I use the IBS Paint X one just because I already use that art program, and I already paid the $20 to get the full version. So yeah, I just thought that would be the easiest way to do this. Originally I was gonna draw a hand, but then I was like, oh, that's a little too close to Lavender Town, because I am saying that this is not my original idea, because it's not. I did have the idea to do this on Instagram, and I ended up giving up because I was gonna replace all of my account with AI poisoning, and I just physically couldn't do it. So I just deleted the art account because it was slightly easier, even though I was gonna do it. I was like halfway through doing it, and then I was like, fuck this, I have a job. I can't do this for a week straight anymore. I had a decent time rendering this, and it was like a mixture of the old art style and the new art style. I tried to make sure she looked very cute, very pleasing, very please scrape me AI bro and stuff. The background, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna make a beautiful background, and then I didn't because this video is extremely late. I'm running late. I was supposed to have all the drawings done Thursday, and it's Friday, and I just finished the elf Friday. No background, or else no video. But it's getting poisoned anyway, so I decided that it was still fine because it's getting poison put over it, so it's still gonna warp any sort of abilities anyway from the AI to steal from it, if it even could. I am probably gonna nightshade over this though when I do post it. If you guys have any recommendations on where I should post these, because I don't really post my art anymore. I'm trying to get used to Kara, and I need to delete my Twitter and get a blue sky, but I'm trying really hard to do that. For the next drawing, originally I was just gonna do a side profile, but then I decided, no, Mia, no, you're a go-getter. You are a go-getter, and you are going to make the most cyberpunk to ever cyberpunk. And then I remembered, because I was scrolling on TikTok while I was drawing, because sometimes I do that, and then I got one of those really poorly animated by AI, where it's all messed up and like, I can be your girlfriend. And then I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do now. So this is what this monstrosity of horrible proportions is. I made something so that can be poisoned in the AI girlfriend category. I don't remember what I named. I think I just called it Pop Star. I like the dress. I think it's very girly pop, very cool and such, but yeah, I don't know. Whenever I look at this drawing, I'm like, man, this has no soul. Or not no soul. It's the vibe I get from some of my more recent older pieces, where I'm like, why did I draw her like that? And that's basically what I did again to attract, to hopefully get it to where it would go to poison the AI girlfriends of the world. Because you know what? If you can't get a 3D girl and you're scraping AI with your 2D girlfriend, maybe your 2D girlfriend doesn't need to exist. Maybe we need to touch some grass and find a real one. I don't know. I feel really mean, but I'm also just like, I don't like I don't like AI bros at all very much. I think that's pretty apparent with my personality, or not my personality, but for what I do, being on YouTube as a YouTube artist. Of course, I'm not gonna like AI bros. I just feel bad insulting people, but I also just was cackling the entire time I was drawing this. It's not gonna do much, but the fact that it's gonna do a little bit to ruin the to make those ads worse than they actually already are, where it's like they're dancing and like their clothes change 15 different times while they're moving, and it's, I can be your girlfriend. I hate those ads, but I'll laugh at them and then I scroll. I think that's why I keep getting them, is because I think they're so sad and like pathetic that I just chuckle at them for a second before realizing that I need to like swipe off of it to not get the ad. So yeah, Alrighty. I just think it's really funny to poison that category. Just make it a little worse. So yeah, this is my little cyborg pop star girl that I hope poisons that I will hope that poisons the AI girlfriends of the world. I don't know. I guess I feel bad being mean, but I'm also just, I don't know. I'm angry because the more I see like this automation taking over, because it was one thing when like it was just, oh, like, we can write your English paper. Like I was like, oh yeah, sure, people cheat. People have always cheated. Their whole like cheating at school has been around since school existed. So like that, I was like, yeah, no shit, that's what that's gonna end up being used for. And then the more it's just started creeping in ways where it shouldn't be, like I said, in art, in like music, in like taking people's voices and making them say things that they shouldn't. Yeah, it's a scary place, but this is my own special way of punching back at the man. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I encourage everybody, if you are an artist, to do the same and just put Nightshade, or IBS Paint has one. It's not free. I paid $20 to have the full program on PC because it ran better than Clip Studio. You can also find them on Google. If you look up on Google AI filter, you will, or like anti-AI filter, or not filter. Anyway, it's an anti-AI thing, and you'll find it on the first thing that I think pops up is the IBS Paint one, because I think they were the first one that came out with it. I don't remember who was first, that or Nightshade, but it is on Google first. Anyway, if you scroll, you can find it on TikTok too, along with Google, and you'll see a bunch of different things you can put over your artwork that's like an anti-AI. It puts like layers of pixels over it where the AI can't understand what the thing is. And I recommend this for if you do want to poison, because I'm on Team Poison. I'm on Team Poison. I am on team if we make the AI suck, they're not going to use it anymore. You know? And if they can't steal from us anymore and they have nothing to steal from, it's just going to feed on itself like the weird, creepy Facebook AI, and then it's going to die out. And that's the goal of, I think, what we all want here is for it to die out. Yeah, I'm sorry for this long rant at the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, you should like and subscribe, share it to other people. I want to thank Lavender Town for having this amazing idea. My favorite YouTuber of all time. But yeah. And thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe this video. If you've already been subscribed for a while, comment and boost this to see if anyone else who also does not like AI will see this, and then comment, or I just say comment and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.